Frank is looking for a second date update today. He went out with a woman named Nancy. Is that right?
That is correct, yes.
Okay. How'd that go?
Well, I met her at the Alanis Morissette show.
Nice. God, that was devastating. I had to miss that.
I heard it was a really great time, though. Everybody was all like 90s vibing the whole night.
Was she awesome?
She was great, and there were tons of chicks there, and that's kind of why I went.
Chicks.
I would imagine that to be a primarily female show. Yeah, female audience.
There's another term from the 90s. Chicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I made a move. We were sitting there on the lawn. Everybody was kind of drunk and singing along, dancing, overall just having a cool time. So we walk out together. I get her number. I text her that night, and we made plans to meet up on Friday for drinks.
Sweet. So how'd that go?
The date went great. We had a really good time. I thought everything about the conversations was nice, it was good. We laughed a lot. There was flirting. Right?
Great.
Flirting is good.
Flirt. So I'm definitely getting this vibe that she was into me big time, We hung out for like 2 hours, no hooking up, and I was totally cool with that. I didn't think anything of it. She just gave me a hug. I didn't feel like it was a brush off or anything.
And it was just the two of you, right? Because there's meeting up for drinks, and then there are dates, and one can be the other, I suppose, unless they're like, hey, let's meet up for drinks, and then you show up and she's there with all of her friends. Oh, I thought this was a date. This wasn't like that.
No. It was just us. And, I didn't want to push it.
As much as we want to push it.
Yeah, exactly. But now I've texted her a few times, and I don't have a clue as to why. I don't know. I'm telling you, I thought everything was great. It was just kind of laying foundations,
Yeah. I mean, there are guys who start out strong, and the beginning of the night is going really well.
Yeah. Then they get tired.
And then it kind of loses its steam as she gets to know him a little more. Maybe the conversation starts to fall flat and maybe he's not as interesting or something comes. So you didn't get that sense that she was losing interest near the end, did you?
I don't think so. No. I like I'm saying, that we're flirting and getting along, and she had something to do. I had something to do. So it was like, okay.
We got stuff to do.
There's time. There's always time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I need a little help, I guess.
That's why we're still in business after 19 years.
This is what we do here.
People like you need help, Frank.
Yep.
And we're here to give it to you.
Oh, yeah.
We need help, too. But
we do, too, but we get ours elsewhere.
Yeah, right. All right, buddy. When we come back, we will call Nancy, and Frank can fill in any other blanks that might pop up between now and then. As Second Date Update continues. Trying to make miracles happen here, people. Mm-hmm. We're Jeff and Jenn, Cincinnati's Q102. Hang on. All right, we got a pretty straightforward case here. Frank met Nancy at the Alanis Morissette show some time back.
Were you head over feet?
Well, you ought to know, Tim.
We had to do this, okay?
I can't even think of any songs.
Did you
How
say
ironic.
thank you? Good one, Fritz. Good.
Funny.
We apologize.
Nerd alert.
So he got her number, texted her right away. They made plans to get together for drinks that Friday, and they hung out for like 2 hours, and they seem to get along great. But she's gone off the radar. He's wondering why. Can't think of why not. Anything else you think we need to know, Frank, or anything that you thought of that you think is important or pertinent?
I don't think so. I've been really thinking about it, and I just hate being left hanging like this, It's just...
Yeah. Because
The question.
Is she dating someone else, or did I mess this up, and how?
Exactly, yeah. What did I say? What did I do? Or, maybe she's with somebody.
All very good questions, which is why we're going to call her up, see if we can get some answers. You ready?
Yeah.
Nancy?
Yes, who's this?
Just the lady we were looking for. It's Jeff and Jenn at Q102. We got Fritch and Tim here. You're on speakerphone. Good morning.
Oh, my God, it's you guys. Oh,
Jackie.
my God.
It's us.
This has to be a second date update, yeah?
It is, yeah. Have we spoken before?
No, I've just listened to you guys for a long time.
Oh, well, thank you. We appreciate that. Does that mean you're down with coming on for a second date update?
I mean, this feels like a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Yeah, sure, let's
Well, that
talk.
depends on how often you ghost people. Have you ghosted anyone recently, or is that just kind of your style? Is that how you do it?
It's not my style. I mean, I think I know who you're talking about. It's a weird situation. That's what I got to say about that.
All right. Well, we're talking about Frank. Is that who you're thinking of?
I figured it was Frank.
Okay. So what about that situation was weird? He sounds nice enough.
Yeah, nice. First of all, it's weird meeting a dude at an Alanis concert. Did he tell you that?
Yeah.
We met at Alanis Morissette. Yeah,
Guys like Alanis Morissette.
I know.
Maybe not as
It's
many.
a little unexpected.
You just wouldn't expect to
Yeah,
be picking up dudes at Alanis concert.
But how clever for a guy actually to pick you up there, though. I mean, he had to be thinking, what a wonderful way to meet women.
I mean, single men, if they were smart, they'd go to the Alanis Morissette concert knowing that it would just be chock full
Of women.
Yeah.
Although you might want to wear a hockey mask for protection, just in case.
In case you run into a lot of angry women,
yeah.
right?
No, I mean, he seems really cool, and I thought, when you least expect it, right? Like, I'm at Atlanta's concert, I thought there'd be mostly women, so it was nice. It was just unexpected.
Pleasant surprise.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I was pretty excited that he wanted to, meet up and hang out. I was down.
Okay.
And it was a good time. I thought he was really funny, and I was definitely attracted to him. But I think the problem came when I wanted to do some research before going any further. I don't know if you guys do that.
What do you mean, do a little background check on him or something, or
Stalking.
Yeah, this social media background check.
Yeah.
I just wanted to take a look around a little bit.
poke around a little?
Yeah. So I just went and saw his social media, and I saw some things that I thought were kind of weird. He sells women's clothing on Facebook, and I think you have to see it to understand, but there's all these videos of him holding up dresses and shoes and handbags, and it's a lot, and he's just I have this amazing dress, and it's only been worn once and dry cleaned, and you could wear this for a weekend event, and he's holding the dress up to himself, and he's I just love this handbag, and you can wear it with a little black dress or take it to the gym. It's
You did say sell, not wearing them, right?
He wasn't wearing them.
So he sells them Home Shopping Club style?
Yeah, but in his house on Facebook and Instagram, and I mean, there were tons of it, tons, and I
Is that
don't
a common
get it.
thing? People who sell on Facebook, do
There's a lot of people that sell stuff, Facebook Marketplace, things like that.
Yeah.
They usually post a picture or something, though, right? Or is this video, or are these snapshots?
Video.
Oh, video.
So that's a little
Video.
different. Is he on his personal page, going, hey guys, doing a LuLaRoe style launch kind of thing?
Exactly. Nailed it. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
What do you know?
And this is used, gently worn merch?
It seems used, gently worn. He kept mentioning, that it was dry cleaned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the part that freaked you out because he sells gently used women's clothing, or was there some other component to it that bugged you?
No, it was the videos and just how much content, all of his pages, that's all he has on there.
Oh,
So,
weird.
I don't know.
So is this his full-time job or is this a side hustle?
I'm not really sure.
Well, let's ask him.
It seems pretty, oh, yeah.
Seems pretty regular.
Yeah.
It's a very lucrative side gig. I make a ton of money doing this. You wouldn't believe how many women buy used clothes. It's
I believe
amazing.
it.
Where do you get these clothes?
Most are from my mom and my sister, and they have good taste.
Are they still with us? Why are you selling their clothes?
I thought he was grabbing it from Overstock or something and just reselling them at a profit.
They go through clothes like crazy. And listen, ladies love buying clothes from me. I'm charming. I make it fun.
So you got a whole shtick or a personality on these videos then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have this alter ego. I'm like a fashion expert.
He's not lying because I had a bunch of clothes in our basement that I gave to, we'll just say it's my sister-in-law, but she sold them online, and I got tons of money for jeans that I had never even wore. And she did it all through Marketplace.
Yeah, I have a friend that does that too, but I think she used Poshmark, might be where she does it.
Yeah.
But in Lula Rich, there was a couple, and it was the dude. And I remember this couple
that's
back when I was
right.
buying a ton.
You remember
that
them?
they would do? I remember. Oh, I totally remember them. I used to watch them. I probably bought stuff from them because it was the dude. It was the husband that would do all of the live videos, and he'd be holding up the dresses and holding up the tops and the leggings, and he was just really funny because it was a dude selling.
Everyone thought he was
clothes.
really funny because he didn't have a clue what he was talking about.
Oh, that's
and so
even
that
better.
made more people like tune in to his Facebook Live. And
See
that's
what he
why
would
he
do.
was selling so much money because he would just be like, see this circles, and it would be polka dot or whatever.
That'd be like me trying to sell purses.
Yes.
Like, you know how I can't even pronounce half the designers' names?
Right.
Yes.
So people would tune in just to see you mess that up and
That's
then end
so
up
funny.
buying stuff from you.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lucrative. Everybody's happy.
What part about this bothers you the most, Nancy? Is it just his association with women's clothing, or?
I mean, it's just weird. I don't know. I don't know if I can tell people that, like, my boyfriend sells dresses and shoes on Facebook, and he has, like, hundreds of videos, and he's got this weird voice, and, like, he's right. It's a whole alter ego. It's like a different person, but you wouldn't know that when you just go and see his social media.
Let's say he worked at
It's intense.
Nordstrom and he sold clothing at Nordstrom.
Like retail.
Oh, I mean, they're a male fashion.
Sure.
brand.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, would you think of that differently? Would you hold it to the same?
Yeah, that's completely different to me.
How?
You have to see it to understand, I feel like. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I love you guys. I feel like I'm the bad guy now. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Well, we love you too. Appreciate you listening.
I'm sorry, Frank.
Well, better to find out now. You know, it would have come up eventually. I mean, you know.
I mean, if he was selling power tools, that would have been okay.
Exactly.
Maybe clothes you wear while using power tools.
It won't be. I bet you won't make as much money selling screwdrivers as you do selling sweaters.
Well, Nancy, we appreciate you listening to the show. Thank you for taking the call and explaining it. It is what it is, you know?
Yeah.
And Frank, glad to hear you're doing well. Continued success.
Well, thank you. I'm going to be listening from now on.
Good luck. If you need our help with the second date update, just send us an email, Jeff and Jen at WKRQ.com.
All right. Coming up next, we're going to attempt to do the first televised 1K letter of the day.
The inaugural. Have you guys, did you guys talk about these cameras at all last week while I was gone?
Not really.
Not really.
We were trying to figure out exactly how to work them, and now I think we have everyone.
Didn't want to bring it up until we knew how to work.
I got to tell you, they are kind of creepy. Because this state-of-the-art studio that we have now,
amazing.
they've got these 3 cameras that it feels like I'm in Star Wars and they're some sort of droid that every time I speak, it turns and looks at me.
Doesn't
because
it feel like you
Yeah.
should
it
They're
is
both looking at you.
because all 3 of them are looking at me
They're
because as soon as you
activated.
start talking, they turn and focus right on you.
they sense
So
your
now
fear.
you've got I've got like 3 different angles of me right now, but it's really creepy.
They know you're a little suspect. They're watching you.
It's
And look at
creepy
'em.
because
Whoa.
when you talk, they take a second and then they all come to you, and it feels very weird.
Yep. So that we're gonna attempt it. It'll be our first try, and we'll give it a shot next on Cincinnati's Q102, the 1K letter of the day. But first, let's check those roads once again. We got Tori standing by here with your latest Q102 traffic.
Thanks for listening to the Q102 Jeff and Jen Morning Show podcast, brought to you by CVG Airport. Fly healthy through CVG. For more information, go to CVG Airport